Taurus, and welcome to your July 2018 love reading. Oh, I'm still pulling you some cards here, Taurus, okay? So, what have we got? I pulled 7 cards. Might have to pull some clarifiers. Your additional guidance card is the here and now, okay? So, and I'm looking at some of your other cards. Don't get carried away this month, Taurus, okay? There's definitely, because you've got the Devil card in your environment. Now, I love the Devil card, but it can speak of sometimes being a bit bogged down. Maybe you've been in a little bit of a negative cycle with your partner, been in a little bit of conflict. So when the Here and Now shows up and the Devil card, it's sort of saying, don't relate through all the past stories. Be in the present moment, enjoy your partner, enjoy what's going on, and try not focus so much on the past or on the future. The past card is the Moon. This is about being in a period of uncertainty. Sometimes it represents being in the dark, not quite knowing where to go or what's coming next, okay? But that's about to rapidly change because you're going into the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very much paralleled with that King of Cups. There's an emotional interest here. For some of you, because it's a king, it might be someone that you've known before. It might be definitely a past love because it's quite a mature emotional interest because it's a king. And you're about to become this Knight of Swords, or you're someone you're interested in. The Knight of Swords brings rapid change very suddenly. My 2 big changing cards are the Knight of Swords and the Tower card. It's sort of change that comes from nowhere. This is where you're at right now. There might be a lot of communication with someone. Tends to be through texting, emailing. Be careful of your words, sir. The Knight of Swords can bring he can be quite harsh with his words. He also, they say that the Knight of Swords barges in where other people fear to tread. Quite an impulsive energy. So, go quite slow, Taurus, actually, if you can. I like the Knight of Swords because I like swift change, but there's going to be some sort of contact made. You've moved from the Moon, a period of uncertainty, to a very fast moving energy. That's all I'm going to say. And your future is the 8 of Pentacles. In a love reading, the 8 of Pentacles is about a desire to commit to someone, by the way. It's quite high up in the Pentacles. It's about putting energy, putting time, and putting focus into a love interest. For some people, yeah, it comes with a Chariot. So the Chariot is a vehicle that propels you forward. It's about forward motion and forward action. And the 8 of Discs, even though this guy is hard at work, in a love reading, it's about wanting to put work and effort into a bond. Okay, because a Chariot would say the same. It's a vehicle, a bit like the Knight of Swords, that propels your life forward in quite a fast moving way. So be prepared for quite rapid change this month, Taurus, okay? It's definitely fast, but the Here and Now card is very much about keep yourself grounded, keep everything fundamental, don't panic, because your attitude towards love is the 5 of Wands. Some of you might be pushed and pulled in different directions. Shall I follow my heart? Shall I follow my head? Shall I go this way? Shall I go that way? The 5 of Wands is a card about being a little bit stressed and a little bit not sure which way to go. I am going to clarify it, and it's with the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a turnaround of events, But Taurus, you're almost a little bit stressed about how things are turning for you. And I'm not sure why. The only reason that I can see why you're stressed is what's around you is the Devil card, okay? Now, I adore this card, but it can represent addiction, something being out of balance, a little bit of codependency, and maybe you're worried about moving forward in this bond because of this Devil energy. It can sometimes represent quite obsessive love. It does represent Capricorn, but that might be for some of you, but for others there's a feeling of not being totally balanced in this love connection, okay? It might be there's other people involved that are causing problems for you. I'm not sure why this Devil is showing up as your environment card. Some of you might feel quite blocked, but I doubt it with the Knight of Swords and the Chariot card, because they're so fast forward motion. I think there's some Taurus watching that are not fully sure of the relationship they're in, if they want to go forward with it, if they want to pull back, and you're a little bit all over the place. Because your obstacle is the King of Cups. So there's feelings here for someone. The King of Cups is quite deep feelings, but maybe you're a bit uncomfortable with these feelings. Maybe you're a bit uncomfortable expressing your feelings towards someone. Because the King of Cups does represent quite a deep and quite a depth of feeling, but it is showing up in your obstacle. Maybe the person you're involved with doesn't want to express themselves, so that's what's leaving you feeling very much not sure whether to go right, whether to go left, what choices to make. Okay, now your outcome is the beautiful Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay, beautiful, guys. Passionate, emotional, and crossing a threshold. The Four of Wands is about engagement, it's stability, security. It's basically about love and celebration. So it's the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands is a very, very hot, attractive connection here. So there's someone that you're very drawn to or who's very drawn to you, and you've got the Knight and the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about moving forward into this new beginning. But it seems to me, Taurus, you've got a bit of a mix mash of energy in the month of July. It's like full steam ahead, but with a sense of being in conflict, not being sure, feeling a little bit trapped. And either you feel that because someone's not totally expressing how they feel, or you're not expressing how you feel, and you're not sure whether to go backwards, to go forwards. But the Wheel of Fortune is a sense of destiny, of a bond that's meant to happen. It's all going forward to a fantastic place. But for most people, July is going to be a little bit of a wild month, okay? Mars has gone retrograde. It's just the way it's going. And it seems to be in your love life, there's a lot of very fast forward motion. But for some reason, there's tension with it, Taurus. There's no way around it. Stay in the present moment. So don't get caught up in who did what to who in the past, what's going to happen in the future. If you want this connection, because I think that you do with the King of Cups, you're going to have to be that King of Cups. You don't bring up the past, you stay in the present moment and you allow it to unfold, because it's unfolding in a bit of an outstanding way here, Taurus, for you. Okay, I'll speak to you later, Taurus. Bye.